to check in on the latest buzz in the entertainment world.
Liz and Mike from 105.1 The Buzz joining us live right now. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, guys. Like that Mariah Carey there.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, it was a little preview of what's to come because we have some baby news this morning.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Khloe Kardashian is expecting a baby via surrogate with Tristan Thompson. So when the news broke yesterday, at first everyone was like, what? Excuse me? Because they broke up back in December when she found out that he had a child with another woman. But apparently they had begun the talks and the process with the surrogate back in November. So obviously they continued the journey. And if I'm doing my math correct, I think that means the baby should be due in August. Now, there are sources that are speaking out now saying that the news broke and that Khloe wasn't ready to tell everyone this yet, but she had to tell all her close family and friends quickly as a press release went out yesterday, which I'm sure will be a plot line on the Kardashians of them all getting angry at her for not sharing the news with them first.
Yeah, this sounds kind of like the season 2 finale, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
happy
there is
for
so
them,
many.
question
Yeah, I don't know about that. This has got to be one of the most awkward situations. So much to unpack here. I know when I got my divorce, I was trying to have quote unquote dual custody of our old dog. And as soon as like the divorce process was finalized and complete, I knew I wanted nothing to do with my ex-wife ever again at that point. So I just relinquished any wants or needs that I had for that dog. This is a child. There is no way that this is not going to be an awkward ending or anything down the road.
Yeah, but they already have a kid together, so they're already doing custody swaps. and
Right.
they're
Oh, so
meeting up
they
in
already
parking
have a
lots.
child together? So this will be
yeah,
their
her
second,
first,
this will be their second child?
Yeah, and this is Chloe's is Dream, right? No.
Yes, I think.
Yes. I can't.
I mean,
I can't
So
keep
many
up.
children.
I
Okay.
can't keep up with the Kardashians. It's not cult. No, that's Cardi B's kid. Oh my God. Honestly,
I'm like looking through my notes. I'm like, what?
I'm trying.
True is their daughter.
True.
There we go.
True.
Was Dream Rob's kid? I don't remember.
Dream
Anyways,
is Kylie's daughter.
Kylie's daughter.
Rob
Okay.
has kids?
Okay.
Who are we
Yeah,
even talking
Rob had a
about?
kid with Black China, right?
Yeah, this show can go on forever and ever because they've
Big
got
family
their
tree.
whole cast and crew basically all within their family.
I'm so.
Okay, so-
I feel like this was a math problem.
So
I'm
True,
so confused.
I know. So True, yeah, they already have a child together. True, she's a few years old now. She's like a toddler. So
She's
this would
4.
have been their, she's 4,
So
yes.
this
This would
will
have been
be
their second child.
Their second child.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
I did terrible in algebra, so I'm no use here.
That's what I mean.
feel like I
I'm
need a
lost.
flow
I'm
chart.
super lost.
Yeah.
Some graphs to explain everything that's happening right now.
Travis, the Mariners are doing great, though.
I know, yeah. So we can talk about that if we want to talk about some
No,
different
we can't talk about sports right now, you guys.
No,
We have
we don't have
more
time.
entertainment news to
We
get to.
We do. We don't have time as much as I would love to. Chris Hemsworth, talking about his role in this new Thor movie, he apparently didn't eat meat the whole time.
Well, not the whole time, just one morning. But
Oh.
Natalie Portman was doing an interview and they were trying to get her to admit that Chris Hemsworth is not always super nice. And she wouldn't admit it. And finally, she like gave an example of how nice he is. And the day that they had to have an on-screen kiss, that morning, he gave up meat and didn't eat it because she's vegan. And apparently, she shared the little tidbit that he eats meat every 30 minutes while he is on his Marvel diet, which blows my mind. Like, I'm sure it's a lean protein, but if I knew that eating every 30 minutes would get you ripped, I would have started that a long time ago. Only if it were like cosmic brownies, though, and not
Right.
meat.
I was going to say, this is probably like a chicken breast every half an hour, which
Yeah.
sounds like a form of torture.
And then
to
he
me,
probably
honestly.
does 300 push-ups right after eating said
Yeah.
chicken breast. And
Yeah.
I mean,
No
that
cardio and
is-
strength training.
That is a
I
very
just like the
considerate
abs.
thing for him to do. But I'm also just wondering, like, you could also just like brush and floss before your scene, right?
Yeah.
Which I would hope that you're doing anyway.
Yeah, but I never thought about this. If you are not a vegetarian or a vegan, is that an awkward conversation you have to have? Like, I
Or
never
like
thought
if you
about
have a
those
food
makeout
allergy,
sessions.
if you have a
Yeah.
peanut allergy, you probably want to chat if someone's eating PB&J for lunch. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, me and my husband, we're both allergic to shrimp, so it works out. So that's, I mean, but we know that like, oh, you can't make out if you've eaten something the other one can't. But with, I don't know.
It just seems like a nod of respect, just like a tip of the cap type of moment. Like it doesn't. I don't know if it's too much to read into, but it just seems like He's thinking. He's thinking ahead.
And you know
Yeah.
what? I am not thinking because I've never had to think so hard in 4 minutes in my entire life between the Kardashians and now like all these food allergies
What can I
and
eat?
vegans. Like what
Who
can
has-
I eat?
whose
What can I
kids are
not
who?
eat?
It's all right, Mike. I don't know chess from checkers, so you're not at the bottom of the totem pole today. I promise. It's fine.
We are all aboard the struggle train, struggle bus.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
All right, guys. We'll get back on the rails tomorrow. How about that?
Okay.
We hope.
Choo choo.
All right, choo choo. Train has left the
Take care.
station.
See
All
you
right,
tomorrow.
thanks, guys.
Bye,
And
friends.
you can listen to Liz and Mike every weekday morning on 105.1 The Buzz.